Do you need to save 1% on your interest rate in order for it to make sense to refinance? Well, here are a few examples. If you are looking at a $500,000 loan at a 7.5% interest rate, right now your principal and interest payment is $3,496 a month. At 7%, your principal and interest payment would be $3,327 a month. That is a savings of $169 a month. Now, if you see, you have not saved a full point. You've saved a half a point in terms of your interest rate, but you're saving $170 a month. So depending on how long you plan on staying in the house and the closing costs associated, just saving this amount on this size loan amount could make sense to refinance. Now, the next example here is showing the 6.5% rate. That payment would obviously be a little bit better at $3,160, and you would save a total of $336 a month. Yes, this would definitely make sense to refinance, but just showing you the example that at this size loan amount, you do not need to save a full 1% to make it worthwhile. Now, in the next example, I lowered that loan amount down to $150,000 at 7.5%. That payment is $1,049 as compared to 7%, which is $998. So a savings of $51 a month. Looking at this, you're not going to save enough to have it make sense based on any closing costs that you might have. You're not going to save enough. If we went down to that 6.5% rate, that does drop your payment down to $948 a month. So depending on your overall savings goals, that does save you just over $100 a month. We would need to dig in a little bit further and see if it makes sense at this point to refinance. So as you can see, the lower your loan amount gets, you do need to see a larger savings in that interest rate for it to make sense. But let us know. We can run the numbers and tell you how it looks.